Baker, Reagan, Mayfield. You lost the GX monitor your rookie year. You're in your second year. You said that we're 6-5, and people are complaining. Well, do you realize we're 6-5? We're playing like shit right now, specifically you, and we're not in the playoffs. That's why people are complaining. Did you think just because you got drafted into Cleveland, we were terrible, and you came here, and all of a sudden we got good players, and being 500 was good enough? No. You're talking about a team that before they moved to Baltimore in the 80s were in the AFC title game 3 of the last 4 years of that 80s decade. Now, I know it's been rough sailing for the last 30 years, but you don't get no pass. The talent's here. You're playing terrible. Now, albeit, it's not all your fault. I do blame the coach for a lot of what's going on because he's a horrible play caller. He doesn't recognize how bad of a play caller he is, and he just won't accept he just won't give it up. But you have to understand, you're not playing good. We need you to play better. And here's the thing. Why don't you have a talk with your team before the Ravens game and tell them, if we win every game the rest of the year, we win the Super Bowl. It's that simple. It's cut and dry. If you win the next, what do we got? We're 6-5. We got 6 games left. And you got to assume you're going to win 3, and you're going to have 3 playoff games. So you got 9 games left. If you win the next 9 games, you win the Super Bowl. That's all you have to do. And that means you got to play better. Well, yeah, you win the division. You'll play a playoff game. No. Division. I don't know. I'm thinking it's 9 games. I don't think you'd have to play more than 2 playoff games to get into the Super Bowl. This wild card throws me off. You got the one team's got to bye. You'll play, and then you'll play the Turk and Tack. All right, you'll have to play 10 fucking games, maybe 10, whatever. The bottom line is, you win the rest of your fucking games, you're in the Super Bowl. No, you win the Super Bowl. It's doable, but you got to play better. And I'm going to tell you something right now. I don't give a fuck if you got to shoot yourself up with I forget what they call it. Whatever you got to do to get better in the play, you have to do it. Or tell Case Keenum you got to play, because I can't have you going out there and fucking this up. I can't have you going out there and playing like you did against the Lions, because you flat out suck. If you're going to play like that against Baltimore, sit the fuck down and let Case Keenum play. Go tell that fucking skinny twerp coach of ours that you don't have it and you're hurting, and let him play fucking Keenan. But I don't want you, if you're going to play like shit, that's what I expect you to do. Get Keenan in there. At least give him some reps so we can go in there and play. Maybe you should take a week off and then come back after this game 2 weeks from now. Personally, I don't think you should have played the Lions game. I would have rested you, had you 2 week, you would have basically 2 weeks off for this game. That's what I would have done. But Kevin Stefanski, your coach is a fucking dumbass. Your coach is a fucking idiot. And the morale on that team is so low right now. It's partly because of you. Your play is horrible. And a lot because of Stefanski. He's the worst coach ever. Take away that oversized play sheet, and what does he fucking do? So all you got to do is win every game, and you're in. The game. You win 10 games, and you win the Super Bowl. It's that fucking simple. It's cut and fucking dry. I have confidence the defense will do their part. The question is, will you be able to do your fucking part? I'm tired of the excuses. And listen, you're not impervious to fans. Why do you think you can't be criticized? Did you happen to look at how bad you're playing right now? You can't even make elementary throws right now. So you got no reason to complain. In fact, you're like LeBron James, sensitive. You got booed off the field, and you're just like a fucking child. That's another reason. Why don't you do some more rap references of Drake's songs or whatever, you fucking clown? That irritated me. I used to be a big fan of yours until that. That made me hate you. I did. I just, when I seen that, I'm like, here's a guy that didn't even have a good game. And what type of quarterback goes into a press conference and wants to put a show on for these little millennial nerds? I can't think of a quarterback in this league right now that would have done that. Or in the past. I mean, you just won a game. You played terrible, and you're like, "Oh, we got to." It was so fucking stupid. You realize what you did there. You were basically putting on a show. You're not. It's like you're not taking it serious. That pissed me off. If you would have played fucking great, I would have still been pissed off. But at least you would have played great. You played terrible. Grow the fuck up. This is the National Football League. This shit that you do. Hey, it worked in high school and in college. It ain't working at the professional level. It's not. I don't see quarterbacks behaving like you. It's time to wake up, Mr. Mayfield. You're fucking 20-some years old. You could have a long future here. You're not going to break the bank, not with the way you played this year. Now, if you go on the rest of the year and win us a Super Bowl, you might be able to get some money. If you get us a Super Bowl victory and you play like you did your rookie year, you'll get paid. But you ain't getting paid right now. You don't deserve it. So the ball's in your court. And I know I've been hurt too. Listen, you got to get better. I don't care what you got to take. Tramadol, whatever the fuck it is. You got to get yourself on that field and start playing better. Because this is a life. This is a part of life. And for me, this team here, I love it. I love it. I love it. And you and that stupid fucking head coach. I hate that fucking guy. I fucking hate him. I hate the fact that everybody thinks he's a great coach. He fucking sucks. We would be 8-3 right now if that fucking idiot wasn't our head coach, because we wouldn't have lost to the Steelers. Motherfucker waited until we got down to let the offense expand his 20-yard box offense, and we would have never lost that lead to the fucking Chargers. So we'd be 8-3 right now. No panic. We'd be leading the fucking division. Everything would be good. But no, he cost us 2 fucking games. 2 goddamn games. You cost us a game against the Chiefs because you threw a fucking game-ending interception. So yeah, Mayfield, the ball's in your fucking court. You're going to grow the fuck up and play the game. You're playing against Lamar Jackson. Now, he's not a good quarterback. He's a great football player. Great football player. He's not a good quarterback. You'll outthrow him, but you got to beat him. The defense will do it. And you know what? If you need to score 40 fucking points, you better fucking do it. And tell Juice Landry to quit pouting about his best stars and his girlfriend being gone. Odell, who gives a fuck? It's football. It's not fucking Odell. We don't even need fuck Odell. The motherfucker wanted to be a movie star. Fuck him. Tell Landry to quit pouting about it. And tell Njoku to get his fucking head in the game. Tired of this motherfucker dropping touchdowns. Anyway, I ripped you enough tonight. But you have the power to take this team. All you got to do is play like you did your rookie fucking year. Go downfield. Take chances, man. God damn it. You're scared of you. It's like that fucking skinny twerp coach coached all the aggressiveness out of you. Throw downfield, and if you throw an interception, tell him deal with it. You need to handle Stefanski. Stefanski's a fucking skinny twerp who doesn't. He obviously has no clue on what he's fucking doing. I mean, let's call it spade a spade. Beckham blames this shit on you, but we all know he couldn't make a video about the head coach because then no one's going to want the guy. So we already know Stefanski he fucked up Stephon Diggs. He fucked up OBJ. His offense is in a 20-yard box. We know that. And he's not going to change because he's a stubborn little fucking jackass. You need to take control of this team. It's like your second year. We were getting bludgeoned by the 49ers. Once again, you choked. And Odell Beckham was on the sidelines talking. And this is, I think, the same game you shaved like 4 times during the game. And I seen Beckham on the field talking. I'm like, you think Tom Brady would let us receive? No. You need to step up and take control of this fucking... And enough with that corny ass. Listen, you're too fucking corny, Mayfield. You're too goddamn corny. Get tough. You're too fucking corny. This ain't high school. It ain't college. These are professional athletes. They don't want to hear that corny ass shit that worked in college with little kids. They want to hear what a grown man would say. You know, I watched Hard Knocks yesterday, the Indianapolis Colts. And I tell you what, I like the way Frank Reich got that fucking team going. I wish we had a coach like Frank Reich. I wish we had a fucking coach like Frank Reich. You know what? Frank Reich's an ex-quarterback. I wish, oh wait, we do got somebody on there. Alex Van Pelt. Maybe he will be our coach next year. So anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, but Baker, if we keep winning, we win the Super Bowl. You know what you got to do. Do it or get the fuck out of Cleveland, because I don't have time for this no more. You're the reason our fan base is pissed off because you're playing like shit and we're 6-5. We're not in the playoffs. If we were in the playoffs right now, it'd be a different story, but we're not. Get better.